Let's live broadcast here. Today is the semi-final number one of the 16 and under Exchange Sports Club T20 tournament. In this game, we have the Moses Landor Cricket Academy versus the Perseverance Lions. So far, the Lions have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Opening the batting for the Moses Landor Cricket Academy is Ali Khan and Zayn Maharaj. On strike is Mr. Ali Khan. The opening bowler for the Perseverance Lions is T. Holder. That one is tucked away nicely by Ali Khan and has 4 runs added to the total. A wonderful shot from the young man. Holder runs into bowl. That one is cut away past the square leg fielder. And it's 1 run to Ali Khan. Brings Zayn Maharaj on strike to face his first ball. One more legal delivery left for the over. Holder runs in. That one is pulled away down the ground, and has 4 more runs to the total. The MLCA Iguanas have gotten a really good start here, getting 11 runs of that first over, 7 of 5 deliveries to Ali Khan, and 4 of 1 delivery to Mr. Maharaj. That one just goes past Ali Khan for 4 more. Bettelme bowling the second over here. Bettelme runs in. And that one is left alone there by Ali Khan. Good take from the keeper. Battlemy continues. Oh, and that's a really good running there from the Iguanas batsman, getting a quick single on that occasion. Battlemy runs in. That one is defended to the fielder. No run on that occasion. Believe there's two more legal deliveries for this over. Maharaj is on strike. Batting runs in. That one is neatly defended back to the bowler for another dot ball. Batterman steams in. Oh, that one is just whizzing past Mr. Maharaj on that occasion, and another dot ball to end the over. At the end of the second over here, the score moves on to 16 for the loss of no wickets. A run rate of 8. Ali Khan is on 12 of 8 deliveries, and Maharaj is on 4 of 4 deliveries. Back into the attack is Holder. On that one, it is left alone by Ali Khan, letting it go past to the keeper. That one is finds the outside edge of the bat and goes down to third man. Maharaj takes a double there on that occasion. Holder runs in. Oh, great effort there from the bowler, trying to stop the ball, but it goes past him. And Ali Khan takes another quick single there on that occasion. Three more legal deliveries left for this over. Holder will want to keep the M.L.C.A batsman quiet. That one just finds the edge of the bat. And another single there. Zayn Maharaj moves on to 5 deliveries. Holder runs in. And that one just beats the outside edge of Khan's bat. Keeper taking it nicely. That one just beats Khan there. Goes on to the keeper. Some fine stuff from the wicketkeeper of Perseverance Lions. Hasn't let anything go past him as yet. And after the end of 3 overs, the score moves on to 20 without loss, with a run rate of 6.67. There we can see the 2 umpires of the game. Battlemy takes back the attack from the southern end. And that one's defended there. Straight to the fielder. No run taken.
Pleasant good night, Vivek.
Pleasant good night, Mr. Mark. How are you?
I'm great. Good to be here at the Exchange Ground in Couva. A beautiful setting. Field is in impeccable condition under the lights here on this wonderful Saturday afternoon.
The outfield seems to be very fast on this occasion.
And that looks to be a very fast delivery there by Battlemy. Battlemy. Seems to be getting a bit warm up, and the score is ticking along nicely with a run rate of 6. A very good start by Ali Khan and Zayn Maharaj, 2 of the national players here on the Lions team.
Battlemy runs in. That one is cut away to the fielder, and a quick single is taken there by Maharaj. Just ticking along the score. Battlemy steams in. That one has worked onto the leg side there, and a bit of a fumble from the fielder. Another quick single there to the Iguanas.
Right now we're seeing that the batters are probably on top of the game, and they are looking to keep the score ticking over. A very good run rate in the start at 6, just after 3.4 overs, and with the batsman Zayn Maharaj on strike. And looks a bit anxious there to get going.
Last ball of Battlemy is over. That one is cut away straight to the fielder. But some amazing running here by the MLCA Iguanas. Really putting the pressure on the fielders.
And I think the Iguanas have a good game plan. They're starting to increase and accelerate, and very good shot selection all around the ground, making sure that the fielders don't get too comfortable.
Here we have the Manhattan. As you can see, that first over for the MLCA Iguanas was a big one, starting off strongly and positively with the bat, and then you can see the runs kind of depleting slowly. Hopefully they can increase increase this and accelerate the run scoring. Oh, and that's a big swing and a miss there from Zayn Maharaj. Holder back on back with the ball.
The left-hand bowler seems to be looking for the length to ensure that he prevents any scoring, and that was a much better ball there by Holder, and the batter is still able to muster a single, and the run rate on 5.54 presently.
I must say the MLCA Iguanas are looking pretty good here, playing positively.
Yes, very positive batting, and that's what you want to see in a semi-final. And a great catch there, a wicket in the 5th over. I believe that's
Ali Khan. He has to depart.
He flicked the ball looking to turn the ball around square, but put it straight to the hands of mid-wicket, and a very comfortable catch. Looks like it's Zayn Maharaj.
Yeah. And that's Ali Khan departs for 16 runs of 15 deliveries.
The new batsman would be hoping to come in and to ensure that the scoreboard keeps ticking over. Joining Zayn Maharaj is
Naidu.
Mr. Naidu. Sanjay Naidu will be taking strike at the southern end. And the crowd seems to be very tense tonight. Not hearing much celebrations.
It's a big game today. Semi-finals. The winner moves on to the final of this tournament. The tensions will be high on and off the field.
And definitely this Novel Sports Exchange T20 tournament encouraging almost 150 players to participate. We had many teams over the last few weeks participating, and now we're down to the semi-final weekend with the finals next week, and the MLCA Iguanas against the Perseverance Lions hoping to get into the finals here, with the second semi-final being tomorrow evening, that is, right here at the Exchange Ground in Couva.
Some adjustments being made to the field here for the incoming batsman.
And definitely they'd want to keep the pressure on, losing a wicket there, and the run rate on 5.33. They'll be looking to see where if they can squeeze or buy another wicket at this point.
A slip feeler comes into play.
And Holder runs in from the northern end, left arm over, and an excellent defensive shot there by Naidu. Shows a touch of class of a batsman in form, and looks as if he's going to be batting there for a long time.
Well, certainly his team would want him to bat there for a long time and get as much runs as he can to add to the total.
And
that's an excellent delivery there from Holder. Naidu just leaving it alone on that occasion for a dot ball. Holder runs in. Oh, that one just beating Naidu on that occasion. A shorter delivery, and that brings them to an excellent over from Holder, only conceding 1 run and getting the wicket of the dangerous Ali Khan. As we can see here from the worm, it was a steady start, but it's slowly depleting as the run rate goes down. Looks like Me will be continuing from the southern end. He steams in. And that's a play and a miss there from Zayn Maharaj. Just looking to punch that one on the ground, but missing out on that occasion.
And I must compliment Bethlehem. He seems to be ramping up his speed, and his run-up is ever more aggressive as the overs go by, getting a little more warmed up in these night conditions. As he steams in again from the southern end.
That one is driven back down the ground, and a quick single is taken there.
And I must say, Vivek, the intense fielders, I think the fielders are doing very well, and they have a very good intentions out there. You see the pressure trying to be turned on to the batters, and the batters are responding well with the quick singles. So the communication is excellent out there, and you see they're keeping the scoreboard taking over. It dropped a bit, 4.69, but Zayn Maharaj with his experience and Naidu looking a touch of class at the present time, I believe they can really take it to a different level.
Certainly. The single brings Naidu on strike, the left-hander Naidu.
And I'd just like to compliment the ground staff here at Exchange Estate Sports Club. I think Micah Prince Joseph and his team have done an excellent job. The ground looks like an international venue tonight. And the ball you can see is racing away to the boundary. So we look forward to a high-scoring game tonight, a very competitive game. And even the fielders, they seem to be enjoying the conditions. So well done to the Exchange Sports Club for getting the grounds ready despite the unpredictable weather over the last couple of weeks.
Naidu steams in from the southern end.
Bethlehem, that's it.
Bethlehem, sorry. Oh, and that's so wide on that occasion. Just going down the leg side there. He will want to adjust his line here for Naidu.
I just want to say hello to Vishal Raghu and Shivana's Beauty Blog, two viewers on the online feed, each one supporting different teams. So we see the interest in having the Lions or the MLCA Iguanas going to the final.
An excellent delivery there by Bethlehem, just beating the outside edge of Naidu.
And that's what we call a French cut. Looks like it took an inside edge and raced away to fine leg, just completing a single. So as the outfielders so fast, they have to be careful with the running between the wickets because the ball is reaching the fielders on the boundary quickly. And just as it's reaching, they are very swift in getting the ball back. And they've still maintained one slip for Bethlehem. They're probably having some slight movement out there. And he comes in again from the southern end and wrapped on the pan, and it's a peel, and the umpire raises his hand to his chest and fixes his hat, not interested in that decision. And the spectators seem to be a bit tense in the pavilion and causing a little bit of excitement in the commentary booth. My partner here, Vivek, she was jumping for joy, was it?
Of course, it's nice to see the excitement out there. So, I think it's been transferred on to me.
That's good. I think one day we should be out there playing. So, Bethlehem comes in again to Maharaj, and it beats him.
Beats the outside edge of the driving Maharaj. And that brings an end to over number 6. And the score is 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. Here we can see the umpire just giving Battlemy his regards for that not out LBW decision.
Probably asking the umpire what was wrong. Seemed to be convinced. And right now we see that the Manhattan shows a depletion in the run rate or runs per over, but in that last over they were able to go up a bit, and I think of course with the loss of a wicket set back the run rate a bit, but hopefully they should be able to pick it up again and probably looking to score in excess of 120 runs tonight.
So we see a bowling change from the northern end here. The bowler is Anil Ruplal. I believe he's bringing some spin into the attack.
And I think that's a good move. You know, we've seen in the games gone by that the spin bowling on these wickets seem to have quieted the batting teams, and the teams that did not use spin early on paid the ultimate price of getting many runs conceded against them. So well played there by Naidu, and very good ball by Ruplal.
Just keeping Naidu quiet for a bit.
So what we've been saying that they need to get the ball rushing onto the batsman, and there he goes again, and a good shot, a late shot, and taking a quick single, ball going straight to point. And for those viewers looking on, that's an excellent piece of cricket. And if you did look at it, the non-striker was backing up pretty well, so he was able to call Naidu through and completing that run and putting that pressure on the fielder at point with a slight fumble, allowing him to complete that run.
Must say the MLCA Iguanas have been doing a really good job with the run between the wickets thus far.
Yes, I think so. I think they're really trying to get the score taken over. And a good shot there by Zayn Maharaj, pushing it past the short mid wicket fielder, and the mid on had to run to field it inside the 30-yard circle. So it seems as though he's looking for the gaps, which I think is a very wise decision, not looking for the fielders, right? We need to look for the gaps. So often for youngsters it's important. And Naidu turns the ball around backward square leg, and it rushes away to the boundary, and it runs into the boundary now, and an excellent shot there by Naidu. And again, that very useful four is something that they'll be very happy to have gotten right now. And I don't know if the Lions have made the right decision here, but Ruplal probably just needs a couple more balls to settle in. 6 runs from the over.
I must say, Naidu seems to have not gotten the best of touches on the ball, but that brings up the quality of the ground.
Yes, I think so. And yeah, Ruplal comes in again, and Naidu pushes it back, and what an excellent shot, and that ball takes away and pulls up just inside the boundary there by Battlemy. And excellent running by MLCA. And as we know, the Iguanas, this is their home ground, so they probably know the ins and outs of this ground, and they seem to be picking all the hills right now.
That was a quick 3 runs there for Naidu. Brings Zayn Maharaj on strike.
And Zayn Maharaj still there, facing 17 balls so far. And a half-hearted appeal. Not sure what they were asking for.
That brings the end of the 7th over of play. The score moves on to 36 for loss of 1 wicket, getting 9 runs from that 1 over from Anil Ruplal. Here we can see here by the run rate graph that steady incline in the beginning, depleting a bit, and then we're just picking back up here after the loss of the wicket. And there seems to be a bowling change from the northern end. Cristiano Ramanan coming into the attack. Southern end, sorry. From the southern end, there seems to be a bowling change. Cristiano Ramanan. That's the captain of the Perseverance Lions. He certainly would want to and that's a fumble on the boundary there. Just allowing Naidu to come through for the double. That one's just punched back to the bowler. No run. A better delivery on that occasion from Ramanan.
And very experienced players here out in the middle, using their maturity to keep the pressure on.
Oh,
What a good shot there. And a bit of a fumble on the boundary, and attempted dive and catch by the fielder. Good attempt, but it wasn't to be tonight. Probably the lighting a bit difficult to pull off that catch.
this is Ramanan continuing from the southern end. Just a quick change in the field before he does that. Oh, that one just defended there. That one is hit down to the long on fielder, and another quick single is taken there.
And seems to be good aggressive batting, looking to get the ball away to the boundary, not wanting to stick around and just poke the ball for dot balls. Not going to help MLCA, and the Iguanas showing the intent, getting the run rate back up to 5.11 with Ramnanan coming in. And
that's a mix up.
And is that a wicket?
I believe so. It was a very
It looks like
stifled
Naidu.
appeal.
I'm not sure if that was LBW.
Up. On that occasion, he was bowled there. Naidu will have to depart on that occasion. Naidu has to go for 12 of 13 deliveries. And that brings in Kival Rajkumar to the crease. And here we can see the replay of that wicket. Oh, no one realized on field that it was a wicket. The bowler realized late after the wicketkeeper had said so. A very strange occasion, Mr. Mark. What do you have to think about that?
And I think it was probably just a clip of the bail, and with the lighting being a bit poor, it was probably difficult to see. But definitely the bowling team will be very happy with that. And the umpire just fixing the bails there. And very shortly we'll be taking a look at the pitch before the start of the game by our cameraman Mr. Gibran Lal. Went out to do a pitch inspection for the viewers.
I must say that was an excellent over there from the skipper of the Perseverance Lion, only conceding 4 runs and 1 wicket from that beginning over of his.
The run rate still very healthy, 1-5, and we're only in the 8th over and definitely looking to push that run rate along. Hoping to score probably around 120 to 140 runs if they can.
Ruplal continues from the northern end. Now one's defended straight back to him.
And Zayn Maharaj is still there. 11 of 21. And the new batsman
Keval
Rajkumar. And coming to Zayn Maharaj. And excellent batting there. We can see his front foot going out as far as he can to the ball to smother that spin. And the captain of the Lions team coming in. And again, Zayn Maharaj picks the gap, but excellent fielding there to limit the batters. And that's the kind of cricket we like to see in a semi-final here in this Novel Sports Exchange T20 tournament, allowing the 16 years and under cricketers to have a opportunity in this professional environment during their vacation period to enjoy it.
Here we can see the new batsman Keval Rajkumar taking his mark. This will be the first delivery he'll be facing of the game.
And a little bit of carpentry, I see. Trying to get the mark done properly.
Ruplal continues from the northern end.
And again, very good shot there by Rajkumar, getting his pad out. Having a look, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about pushing the ball for a single. Ruplal again into Rajkumar, and he's stifled, just manages to work it away on the offside without any run. And we see the crowd now starting to cheer on a bit. Probably need a little more support out there. An excellent shot there down to deep mid-off, and the ball comes quickly back to the wicket. And definitely something that I think it's commendable that the players are changing and getting in position quickly there, Vivek.
I must say that was an excellent second over from Ruplal after going off 9 for the first over. Here we can see the bowling stats. Holder, 3 overs, 16 runs and 1 wicket. Betelme, 3 overs, 11 runs for no wicket. Ruplal, 2 overs, 11 runs for no wicket. And Ramanan only won 1 over, 4 runs for 1 wicket.
So is that a new bowler coming into attack, or is it?
No, I believe that is Ramanan taking back the ball.
Yes, correct.
From the southern end.
So they're having a bit of this mark in his crease. Rajkumar performing his ritual there, using the bails to mark the ground.
That one is played on the offside, and a quick single is taken there by Keval. Good intent from the youngster, looking to rotate the strike as much as possible. Possibly a repeat shot there from Zayn Maharaj. And another single goes to the tally. That one is pushed down the ground. Oh, and a misfield on that occasion, and it goes for 4 runs.
And the fielder is very disappointed by that miss, and unwanted runs they have been given away to the Iguanas, and I think the Lions need to avoid that type of mistake. It's very difficult conditions because of the ground conditions, very fast out there, so you have to be very careful. And they're looking on the replay, and a simple push there, and we can see that replay again. And for this shot there, they're just completing 2 runs, going off to close to the boundary.
2 runs going to Keval Rajkumar. Must say a very positive intent from this young man.
Ramnanan into Rajkumar. A very nice placement again between the 2 fielders at cover, and they don't seem to have an answer for that, allowing the singles to be taken quite easily. And the run rate hovering around 5.08 now, with 50 runs coming off of 9.5 overs. They'll probably be a bit satisfied with this, the Iguanas. And taking the edge there, and beats the fielder and runs away to the boundary there very quickly to third man. And anything counts in this game at this point. We'll be very happy to see the score ticking over at the run rate 5.5 and 55 for 2. So as we look under the replay at that shot, the fielders will be taking their water break at the end of the 10th over. Looking at the replay, ball takes the edge, passes the fielder, and goes down to the boundary on wide third man. So
at the end,
we can see here the stats for the first 10 overs, the halfway mark on this game. Ali Khan, 16 runs of 15 balls given. The M.L.C.A Iguanas a good start. Zayn Maharaj still there on 17 runs of 25 balls. Naidu caught ball by C. Ramnanan, 12 runs of 13 balls. And Rajkumar still there as well on 9 runs of 7 balls. So good strike rate from these batters. They have 55 after the first 10 overs, and hopefully they will want to probably pick up the pace.
Here we can see the bowling stats for the Perseverance Lions. 3 overs from the opening bowler Holder, going for 16 runs and getting 1 wicket, the wicket of Ali Khan. And then we have Battlemy, 3 overs as well, going for 11 runs, no wickets. We have Anil Ruplal, 2 overs, 11 runs, no wickets. And we have Ramanan, 2 overs, 17 runs for just 1 wicket.
So as we await the restart after the water break, we see the teams, they're huddling and having their meetings, discussing the strategy going into these next 10 overs. It's going to be very important. It's going to be very important to plan ahead. And as we wait, we're going to have a look at the pitch conditions filmed by our cameraman, Mr. Aviation 2007, Gibran Lal. And here we can see the pitch being prepared and having a look at it. Looks very firm. The track here at the Exchange Estate Sports Club has been very consistent in the games, proven to be a good batting strip, and the spinners extracting some turn and bounce, something very unusual that we see around Trinidad and Tobago. So definitely an exciting venue for a tournament of this nature. So taking you to some pre-match highlights of teams having the discussions. Here we have the Perseverance Lions. They're just having a huddle and a quick team talk before they started the game today. And just trying to get together. And here we have the M.L.C.A Iguanas having their talk as well prior to the start of the game. Very important that these teams being able to focus. Looking forward to a very competitive game. So the team's getting ready to restart at this point, and looking forward to continuing this in semi-final round of the Novel Sports Exchange T20 competition. Teams doing extremely well to reach this far. Previously been put into a group of 5 teams and playing in a round robin type format. So the umpire there signaling to the fielder probably to make an adjustment, and I believe it's the bowler. Ruplal continue the bowling attack from the northern end. Seem to have taken settled down a bit. Bowling to Rajkumar. And looking to turn the ball, coming back out with some intent there, not wanting to just stick around and not score. And a big swipe there outside the off stump, looking to hit over the McBean stretch here in Couva.
I think the word at that 10 over break was to try to increase the run rate as much as possible.
Definitely, I think we can see that here from Rajkumar. He's trying to hit almost every ball and seem to be missing. I don't think that was part of the plan though. And
another play and miss there from Rajkumar.
So it looks to be a very good over here. Just want to mention one of the lookers online, one of the viewers, Sasha Lal, saying good job by the cameraman, Mr. Aviation 2007. Welcome Darren, Sup Chat.
Another excellent delivery there from Ruplal.
And we have Ruplal going into Rajkumar. Turns the ball around and gets a single, and a good pick up there by the fielder. Gets it in, prevents any further runs.
That brings the end of a tidy over from Anil Ruplal, only conceding 2 runs of that over.
Just pausing for a slight advertisement here.
Here we can see the Iguanas batsman, Ali Khan, going for 16 of 15 deliveries. Zayn Maharaj is not out for 17 of 25 deliveries. Naidu was bowled by Ramanan for 12 of 13 deliveries, and then Kival Rajkumar is still in at the crease for 9 runs from 13 deliveries. And I believe that's the skipper, Ramanan, going back on strike from the southern end. The spin seems to have been working thus far for the Perseverance Lions. What do you think, Mr. Mark?
Definitely, I think a very good strategy here and a very good shot there out to the boundary, and an excellent save there by the fielder to pull that ball and save 2 runs. And we see the commitment there by the Lions, roaring on the boundary to ensure that they don't give away any runs. Looking back at the replay here with Ramnanan, and you can see that excellent shot there, punching it through the covers, and a good stop there on the boundary. And a big shot there, goes up and down just in front of the mid-on fielder, and trying to run out, and an excellent work there by the keeper to get the ball onto the stumps. So very good all-round cricket by both the Iguanas and the Perseverance Lions. Definitely the reason why they're in the semi-final, showing their intention to win and nobody giving up at this point. The run rate hovering around 5.38 with 8.4 overs remaining. Pushing the ball there, Rajkumar into short cover. And Ramnanan again. And picking the fielder this time. And you know, I always often wonder, with all the space on the ground, Vivek, why do batsmen really hit it straight to the fielder?
I think it's a very psychological thing, Mr. Mark.
Yeah, not sure. I think, you know, sometimes when we go into our training sessions, we learn the field placement so well that we think we learn to actually hit the ball to the fielder. But we have to look for the gaps, and a good effort here by the Iguanas. This is their home ground and taking advantage right now and trying to get the ball placed towards the boundary. And so far we've seen some good shots that have raced away to the boundary, just picking the gaps, and definitely a good effort there by the Iguanas to keep the scoreboard ticking. The run rate presently on 5.08 after 12 overs, 61 for 2. Zayn Maharaj leading the charge, 17 runs of 25 balls, and Rajkumar 13 runs of 19 balls. So excellent strike rate. Looking here at the Manhattan, looks like the city of New York with that tall skyscraper. Hopefully we can see some more of those. I don't think we want to take a drive down the countryside tonight. And we see the Perseverant Lions. It looks like a bowling change.
The bowling change from the northern end is Aaron Basant. Runs in. That one is pushed back straight to the bowler there for no run.
I was about to leave my seat, Vivek, there. Looked like it was a caught and bowl, but it wasn't to be. Zayn Maharaj again on strike. Pushes it straight to the short mid-off. Basant stifles the batsman. Looks as if that ball was going for 6, but it just rattled out to short mid-wicket. Not able to get it away. And so far 3 dot balls in this over. So a good start here by Basant. A good bowling change for the Lions. And again, excellent delivery. So it seems to be a very good start. And the run rate suddenly started to drop, 4.82. And only 61 for 2 after 12.4 overs. I'm just about to say they may have to go the aerial route.
Well, that's an excellent piece of fielding there from the fielder. Just cutting that one off.
He definitely would have gone for 4, I believe. Fielder looking at his hand. Good shot down there to mid-on, but only a single. And you can really see the speed of the outfield here. Excellent work done by the Exchange Sports Club. And just taking a moment here to have a look at one of our advertisements. So bringing back you here live to the Exchange Estate Sports Club.
That was an excellent over from Basant.
A good start. 1 run coming off that over, and the run rate dropping to 4.77. I believe that's the lowest the run rate has been since the game has started. And the Lions doing extremely well. You can see them skipping around the field. And we have a new bowler.
The bowler is Nabi.
And an excellent save there. Backward square leg. One-handed dive and pushing the ball down. definitely an inspiring piece of fielding there for the players and the spectators.
The fielders seem to be helping out their bowlers a lot here tonight on this occasion.
Yes, I think so. I think it's a very good setup here by the Perseverance Lions. They support their bowler extremely well and cutting off many unwanted runs. And as we see the Iguanas being the favourites here at their home ground, they have been attacking the ball, but their fielders have been just as good to restrict them, getting the run rate down to 4.78 at 63 for 2 after 13.2 overs. And we see our cameraman Mr. Gibran Lal just jumping with excitement there in the commentary booth. And I want to thank Ms. Sasha Lal for comments online, wishing both teams all the best.
Nabi continues from the southern end.
A nice shot there through cover, brings the extra cover into play and throws it into the striker's end to the keeper, getting 1 run. So I hope the Lions are taking note of the conditions of the outfield, and they're probably looking to see where would be the easiest areas to score. And this one is pushed down to mid-on, and a slight misfield, but they don't go back for the second. Very good backup there by the mid-off, coming around to help his partner, and very good all-round cricket again. Good single, good shot, good fielding, good backing up. So you see the standard of this competition very high, especially coming into these final rounds, and looking forward to an even better finish. And ball plays back straight to Nabi. So Nabi bowling a very good over together with Basant, having 3 runs off that over. The batsman up, and there seems to be a bit of a miscommunication running between the wickets, but I think it's the excitement to get the run could cause some problems there. And it's a dot ball, 3 runs coming off that over, and we see a message being sent out there by Ali Khan. Definitely wants to have a word with the batsman. 14 overs gone and only 65 runs. Not sure if trying to see what the batsmen are saying there, or Ali Khan is telling them. Definitely would be to pick up the scoring, because I think at this stage, if they don't accelerate, we can see there the run rate. Reminds me of a graph from secondary school mathematics. Can't remember the topic though. Hopefully my fellow commentators will assist me. Back out to the middle. What a shot.
And what a catch there by the fielder, just moving around and just getting his hands onto it and holding on to that one. That's Nabi taking the catch on that occasion.
So I guess the message was to attack, but again, as we're saying, how do we always pick those fielders?
And that brings the fall of the wicket of Zayn Maharaj. As you can see, Zayn Maharaj goes for 20 of 34 deliveries. Here we can see the fall of the wicket again.
That's a good catch there at short mid wicket.
An excellent catch, just moving around to his left, and has cleanly taken it into his hands.
So the match shaping up to be a very competitive one, and the Lions taking back the game after those first 5 overs given that the Iguanas had a really good start, and definitely something that they will be looking to push the scoring.
The incoming batsman is Redhead.
Seems to be knocking the bat very hard on the turf, and ball takes his bat and pad and quickly off the mark with a single. Won't have much time to settle in here.
Certainly not. This is the 15th over bowling, so they certainly will want to accelerate the run rate as much as possible on this occasion.
And we have a Comment here by Mr. Deron online. He's asking, is this CPL? Well, I can say it's the NEL, Novel Sports Exchange League. And what a shot there. Quickly down to mid-on, but the field are equal to the task and saving the ball on the boundary. Gets a good bounce and just manages one run. So we can see the Iguanas being stifled here by the Lions. I have always wondered what would happen if a lion came up against an iguana. And we've seen it here tonight, right in Trinidad.
Excellent delivery there from Basant, keeping the batsman quiet on that occasion.
A good push there by Redhead, but equally to the task, stopping the ball. And you know, Vivek, interestingly, when Novel Sports came on board with Exchange for this tournament, we really wanted to raise the standard. So here we are, live streaming this game, the semi-final. Good shot again, a slight misfield and gives him a single. Again, the pressure being kept on there, and Redhead keeps the strike.
At the end of the 15th over, the score moves on to 68 for the loss of 3 wickets. The wicket of Maharaj going in that over.
And just having a quick look at our sponsors, they have to mention Cricket Gears TT, a big supporter of this tournament, Novel Sports, MJ Company Limited, of course Exchange Estate Sports Club, CyberSafe TT keeping the online system and online entertainment for the fans going, Evergreen Designs on board as well.
Here we have Redhead taking his mark, about to face up to Nabi. That one is hit through cover. Extra cover coming into play.
And a quick single there again by Redhead. So you see his intent, but definitely needs some more boundaries. And want to welcome Anne-Marie BAMO saying the Lions will eat the Iguanas. Well, we have to wait and see. There are lots of iguanas out here tonight. And Evergreen Designs, one of our sponsors, is locked on to the stream. Great job with the stream. Thanks for the comments. Trying to keep you all alert of what is happening around the ground. Please share the live to as many people as you can. It's going to help the progress of these youngsters. They definitely need the support. And a nice shot there to mid-on, and the fielder comes off the boundary, restricts the field into 1, and the run runs to 1. Very good throw as well. And one thing, Vivek, I must say that the rotation here is very quickly by the Lions. They get in positions quickly, they are changing, the bowlers are getting in position, so they seem to be very organized.
Excellent backing up of the fielding as well.
And their manager, Mr. Randy Ramnan, are doing a very good job with the Perseverance Lions, as well as Mr. Moses Lendo with the Iguanas. Both men very active in the central zone, keeping cricket alive. Yeah.
Now one is a leg by, hitting Redhead on the pad.
So 71 for 3, the run rate dropping. I don't think the Iguanas are going to be too pleased with this. Only 15 overs have gone already. A nice shot there, straight over the fence, straight back past the bowler. Magnificent 6 there. And excellent work by the cameraman to pick up the ball in the empty lot.
That's a massive one there.
A massive. I think that's probably one of the biggest 6s we've seen in the tournament so far. And just to have a look at the replay, excellent shot there by the batsman. That will definitely raise the tempo a bit. And just have a look at one of the balls that's been sponsored by Novel Sports, used in this tournament. So that's what has been taking the licks by these batsmen from the Lions. Back out in the middle. And we're looking at the partnerships now.
Here we can see the partnerships built by each of the batsmen. The first partnership between Ali Khan and Zayn Maharaj goes for 24 runs. The partnership between Zayn Maharaj and Naidu going for 16 runs. The partnership between Maharaj and Rajkumar going for 25 runs. And the last partnership going for 12 runs.
And here we see a dog. I don't know if he retrieved the ball yet, but he has the ball, so there's an extra fielder. And welcome to Trinidad and Tobago, guys. And this is what cricket is all about. So they got back the ball. They may want to sanitize that ball a bit. And the fielder is a bit apprehensive in touching that ball. He's not sure what to do.
The dog probably wanted to be on the field there, Mr. Mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He gets a rag there out now and cleans the ball. Very interesting. I've never seen that happen in cricket before, but I'm sure it does happen quite regularly. And our cameraman, Mr. Aviation 2007, Gibran Lal, usually is the cameraman for golf, so he is able to pick up that white ball very easily in the night time. In golf, the ball is so much smaller, and track the ball way over the fence. And we see a lot of discussions now. Probably a welcome break for the players. Just to re-strategize, you see Ali Khan going back out. Yeah, it's sending another message to the Iguanas. And 773, definitely we will have to get some additional runs. They need to get that score up to 120.
Rajkumar making his intent clear with that shot.
A nice single there. No point in trying, and a miss and a bad throw there. Keeper did not stop it and completes two. And the umpire just skips over the ball. So definitely something we'll be looking forward to seeing with this over.
That brings the end of the 16th over of play. The score is currently 79 for the loss of 3 wickets, with the run rates being 4.94. And we have 4 overs left of play in the innings of the MLCA Iguanas. Here we can see the Perseverance Lions coming back with pace into the attack. Holder bowling his last over of his spell. Holder runs in. That one's worked onto the offside, and a quick single is taken there by Rajkumar. By Redhead, sorry. Rajkumar is now on strike.
I'd like to welcome Ishmael Sobrati to the online view. Whoop whoop. Enjoying the cricket there online, asking all the viewers to share the live. So these youngsters can benefit from the support. Definitely a very difficult time for them, going back out to school shortly, and with cricket being a very expensive sport, appealing to anyone willing to sponsor these youngsters. Holder in. Very good ball outside the off stump. The umpire does not call wide.
Did he leave that one, Mr. Mark? Or was there a play and miss?
I think he left it. I think
Do
he's
you
a bit
think
unsure.
they
He's just looking on at this point. Not sure what he's looking on at this point. He needs to get the ball to the boundary, use the pace of the ball. And again, plays and miss. And the wickets keeper also misses. And very disappointed there by the keeper.
Probably was too quick for him on that occasion.
I think so. I mean, so far he's been pretty good behind the stumps. So we have a formula here: 81 for 3, 16.3 overs gone. So lots of wickets in hand. Yet we don't see the aggression by the Iguanas to trying to get the ball on the aerial route, with the exchange ground not being that big. Someone can easily clear the boundary. I think the message has to be resent. Not much overs left. Holder in now. And just as we were saying, he attempts to hit it away to the onside, takes an edge and rushes down to the backward point boundary.
Oh.
And pulls it back. A good stop there. We have just saved 1 run. And the umpire is looking for confirmation, but the fielder does not signal for. Oh, he did? So just been corrected here. That was a 4. Just missed the signal here in the commentary booth. Holder again. And swings. There's an appeal. And umpire is not interested. Looks across his square leg to get confirmation if it's 2 more balls remaining. So a 4 in this over. Run rate up to 5. Definitely needs to hold again. And again, poking the ball for the single.
And that was an attempt there for the run out. But the batsman has made it back into the crease. Another message seems to be going out there from Ali Khan. It's probably telling the batsman to accelerate the run scoring.
So communication there, and see there one of the sponsors for the Iguanas, Pump Experts. And it's very good to see that these teams have been able to attract some level of sponsorship and support. Definitely would like more corporate entities getting involved. A very critical age group, the 16 years and under. These youngsters going on to write examinations, going on to find jobs in a few years' time. So very, very important that these youngsters get this support, and thanks to all the sponsors and the team sponsors who've been involved in this tournament. Looking forward to continued support to make this a bigger and better tournament next year. 86 for 3, 17 overs gone. Run rate stuck around the 5, and I believe that's M.L.C.A.
Yes, that's M.L.C.A. coming back on strike from the southern end.
He definitely want to bowl with some aggression, but have to be careful in these latter overs. Bowling into Redhead, and he's bowled! And he's bowled stump shattered first ball, and Redhead showing his intention to trying to work the ball away square off the wicket. But an excellent start here by M.L.C.A. Perseverance Lions pushing back on the Iguanas.
Excellent stuff from that young guy.
Looking back here at the replay shortly. And there we see the replay by M.L.C.A. Runs in there and bowled it. So we see here at the Exchange Estate Sports Ground, a wicket fall, 85 for 4. And a good time to mention the sponsors of this tournament: Cricket Gears TT, Novel Sports, MG's Company Limited, Exchange Estate Sports Club, CyberSafe TT, Evergreen Designs, all contributing to make this tournament a successful one so far.
We can see Battle Me. So it's a running to the new batsman at the crease, Jesse Ramsamuj.
And the run rate at 4.95. Betlemy steaming in there with some aggression. And can't get that ball anywhere except defended right just out a short square of the wicket. So definitely Betlemy will very pumped up now. But definitely the batsmen need to be a little more free at this point. There are lots of wickets in hand. Worth the risk to try and get the ball away to the boundary, hoping they can cross the 100 mark. 17.2 overs gone. And a big swing and an excellent run there. And back up by the non-striker to steal that single. And inching close to the 90 mark for the Iguanas. Perseverance Lions putting the pressure on.
This is Battle Me continuing. Oh, and that's a swing and a miss. Comes off the pad, I believe. And the keeper retrieves the ball. But a quick single is taken on that occasion. Battle Me. Oh. That one just goes onto the leg side there for another quick single.
And for the online viewers, what are your predictions at this point? Looking at the formula, 89 for 4. Not easy conditions out there. It's late in the night, 8:08 p.m. here in Trinidad. Exchange Kuva. Betlemy in. And he's bowled him. Excellent strike there by the bowler. His aggression paying off right up under the block hole into the stumps. And that must be very motivating there for the team. And looking at the celebrations there by the Lions, must be happy with this performance.
And more importantly, it removes the man who has been there for a while, Mr. Raj Kumar. So there are two new batsmen at the crease.
And young Tristan Cambridge comes to the wicket. Likes to work the ball around. Hopefully he can work the ball to the boundary. Looking back at the replay here. And seeing some nice wickets fall. It's always good to see when fast bowlers steam in and being able to get that wicket clean bowled. Very encouraging sight for youngsters. And definitely throughout this tournament we've seen the talent of the young fast bowlers. Not as effective as the spinners, but definitely playing their part in breaking partnerships and restricting the runs. And the run rate 4.94, 89 for 5 at this point.
Ramanan comes back on strike, but there's a change of end for Ramanan. He switches to the northern end. 2 overs left in this encounter for the first innings. What is your predicted score, Mr. Mark?
I think at 89 for 5, just 2 more overs remaining. Definitely, I believe they should get to about 105. Hopefully somebody has to take the attack to the bowlers. Just as we were saying, pulls it around races down the hill towards the boundary, but there's a fielder deep mid-wicket, gets around and picks up, just completing 2 runs there. So I think the intention is clear for these batters. No point in going out there and just trying to poke the ball around. They have to ensure that they get the runs, much needed runs. They need to get across that psychological mark of the 100. It's very important when they go out there.
Ramanan continues. I believe that's a swing and a miss there from M.L.C.A. Just probably looking to go up and over the infield on that occasion. Oh, another big swing and a miss there for M.L.C.A.
Not sure if he's reading the spin. Tries to whip the ball around, just manages a single. Fielder picking up and throwing back there to the keeper. So the score ticks on to 91 for 5.
2 legal deliveries left in this over.
Brings young Tristan Cambridge into strike. I'm sure he's going to try to work the ball for 4 here. Takes his mark. A good push out short cover. And in the early on innings, we will have seen the batters taking that single. But I don't think if these batsmen have that intention, they have to carve those runs out now. A good shot there by Tristan to deep cover, completes a single. Score up to 92 for 5 after 18.5 overs. So not much remaining here at this point, and I think the Lions will be very pleased at their performance in the field.
This is the last over of the innings of the Iguanas. They certainly will want to capitalize on this occasion to get as much runs as possible. As we can see here, I believe it's Anil to bowl the last over. Anil Ruplal to bowl the last over on this encounter. He has bowled quite well so far. A very economical spell from him. Oh, and that one just beats the batsman on that occasion. Probably spinning a bit too much for the batsman. Cambridge picks that one up. I know there's a misfield there on the boundary from the fielder, and it goes for 4 runs. Fielder will certainly want to do better than that. As you can see the replay here of that one. Batsman just picks it up under misfield from the fielder and runs into the boundary for 4 more. An excellent delivery there from the bowler. Another dot ball in his final over. Oh, and that's a swing there, and it goes behind the batsman, and a quick single is completed there, moving on the score to 98. The Moses Lando Cricket Academy batsman will certainly look to get over 100 runs here. Oh, and there's a chip down the wicket. And he has been stumped there. Excellent work from the wickets keeper. Ramsamu just looking to chip down the wicket and hit it over the infield. So probably hit it for a maximum. And the keeper just doing some tidy work on that occasion. Ramsamu has to go for only scoring 3 of 8 deliveries. The incoming batsman is Mr. Tevin Coombs. As you can see on the replay, some nice glove work from the keeper. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from these youngsters. Now, Mr. Tevin Coombs has one delivery to face, and certainly he'd want to maximize on his delivery. Oh, and there's a swing and a miss, and there's a stumping, I would believe. The batsman just looking to take off after. And that brings an end to the innings of the MLCA Iguanas. Only scoring 98 of their allotted 20 overs for the loss of 7 wickets. As we can see here, the batting stats of the MLCA Iguanas. Ali Khan went for 16 runs of 15 deliveries. Zayn Maharaj went for 20 runs of 34 deliveries. Naidu went for 12 of 13 deliveries. Raj Kumar top scoring with a score of 26 of 33 deliveries. Redhead going for 8 runs of 10 deliveries. And Ramsamuj going for 3 of 8 deliveries. Cambridge coming out not out for 5 runs of 6 deliveries, and Coombs getting stumped on that last ball there for no run. Here we have the bowling stats for the Perseverance Lions. We have Holder bowling 4 overs for 22 runs and 1 wicket. Betelme bowling 4 overs for 13 runs and 2 wickets. Anil Ruplal bowling 4 overs for 16 runs and 2 wickets. Cristiano Ramanan bowling 4 overs for 24 runs and 1 wicket. Basant bowling 2 overs for 4 runs and 1 wicket. And Nabi bowling 2 overs for 13 runs and no wickets. So 99 is the amount of runs required for the Perseverance Lions to chase in this encounter to win and move on to the finals of the 16 and under Exchange Sports Club T20 tournament. So as of right now, we'll be having an innings break and we'll be back to you shortly.
Nominated for 4 of those awards. Let's talk about it. Please welcome Sinead.
So welcome back here to the Exchange Estate Sports Club in the semi-final encounter between the MLCA Iguanas and the Perseverance Lions, getting ready to start the second innings of this T20 competition with the Perseverance Lions headed into bat. And we see the batsman here going up. So the Perseverance Lions has to score 99 runs to win, with the Iguanas 98 for 7 after the allotted 20 overs, and M.L.C.A 2 wickets for 13 runs off his 4 overs, and Raj Kumar in from the Iguanas top scoring 26 of 33, Zayn Maharaj 20 of 34, and Ali Khan 16 of 15, Naidu 12 of 13, and in the bowling for the Iguanas, for the Lions, sorry, M.L.C.A 2 wickets for 13 runs of 4 overs, Ruplal 2 wickets for 16 runs of 4 overs, Basant 1 wicket for 4 runs of 2 overs, and Hulal 1 wicket for 22 runs of 4 overs. So an excellent effort there by the Lions to restrict the Iguanas to 98. But it's not easy conditions out here. The outfield is fast. The lighting is not as bright as we would hope, but definitely something that we could look forward to an exciting finish tonight here at the Exchange Estate Sports Club. And we have the bowler, I believe.
Starting the bowling for the MLCA Iguanas is Redhead. He's starting from the southern end, and he certainly will want to keep his line and leg tight in order to restrict these batsmen for scoring quickly.
And first ball, it's a wide. So the Iguanas start with a wide, and a slight miss there by the keeper brings Ruplal on strike.
We have Redhead steaming in. Now one is defended there to the fielder. No run on that occasion.
And Ruplal looks very comfortable scoring some runs here in this tournament. So the Perseverance Lions looking to get on top early. They have to score at a run rate of 4.89 is their required run rate. Looking to get a target of 99. 8:34 p.m. here in Trinidad. And for the viewers looking on, please share the live. We will be heading for an exciting finish here at the Exchange Estate Sports Club in the semi-final matchup. And Redhead from the Iguanas storms in from the southern end to Ruplal, flicks the ball up in the air, but it's an open space, and the fielder runs around, tries to do a turn around pick up with his hand, but they complete 2 runs, I believe.
You can certainly see the intent from Ruplal there, looking to get things on quickly. Probably go home early tonight, Mr. Mark.
Yes, I think Ruplal is known for his aggressive style of batting, and definitely we've seen the teams that have started quickly in the batting have gone on to win. Let's see what he does with this ball. Again hits the ball, but stopped by the bowler. So it's bat against ball here, and you can see Redhead steaming in. Definitely something with his intent. They know they have to defend only 99. It's not an undefendable total. It's something that they definitely can do, but it requires some tight fielding good bowling and definitely all-round support by these bowlers here of the Iguanas. So Redhead again comes in to Ruplal and flies over the slip there and crashes into the wide third man boundary for 4. However the runs come at this stage, they definitely will take it. A risky shot, but in the end the result is 4 runs to the total. So there, and there we see the replay now. Slips jumping, I believe. So the Iguanas defending a total. They decided to make some changes, sending the national player Ali Khan into slips. It's a sort of wide third slip with the Redhead steaming in to Ruplal, and he just pushes the ball to short cover. Nothing in that shot really. I think they're checking his run rate. Once he maintains his run rate, he'll be happy. And hopefully the communication is out there for the Lions batters for them to keep the scoreboard ticking over.
One more legal delivery left for this over. Redhead steams in. That one is cut away behind the third man, and it goes for 4 more.
Straight down to that group of spectators there at the entrance of the Exchange Sports Club ground. And a very good shot there again. So the Lions looking to take the attack to the Iguanas. Already we've had one.
As you can see, the replay of that excellent shot there.
And we have Miss Susan Jairam joining us on the live, commending the commentary team. Thank you, Susan, for joining the commentary. Please share the live to your friends. Looking for an exciting finish here at the semi-final in the tournament, the Novel Sports Exchange T20 16&U tournament. We see a young bowler, I believe Hassan is his name, marking his run up. Looks like a medium pace. Let's wait and see. And we see the crowd cheering on the Lions batters, hoping to roar through an end to this game. Getting a nice close up there. And if you have a look at his bat, lots of ball prints in the middle, a good sign for any batsman.
The opening bowler from the northern end is Hassan Mohammed. From the northern.
And it's almost a caught and bowl first ball. A bit deceptive, the ball slowing it. A bit deceptive. He's walking back, smiling at the umpire, enjoying that moment. Almost getting a wicket in his first ball. So we often see these ticklish bowlers trotting in here now, and again gets the batsman up on his toes and playing it down. So he must be hitting the seam, or as we said, the Iguanas, this is their home ground. They probably know some tricks of that turf and they are playing on. And I must commend again the Exchange Estate Sports Club for their wonderful pitch and outfield preparation for this tournament. Reminds me of an international venue. Hassan into the batter, slashes it away, and it speeds to the boundary, square of the wicket. An excellent shot there by Salim Khan, and the crowd erupted in applause here at the Exchange Estate Sports Club. And for those of you locked on, please share the live. It's going to be a very exciting finish to this game. Looking on at the replay now, capturing these shots here.
That one was just elegantly cut away there by Salim.
And there seems to be some discussion among the players, and I think defending the total is not easy, especially when it's just 98. It's going to be a bit difficult for them, and they'll be making some changes. Bowler into the batsman, and well played. Just looks at it, don't want to try anything risky at this stage. The Lions probably ahead at this point. Their run rate is presently 9.6.
9.6, and the required run rate is 4.53. They are significantly ahead of that. That one is worked onto the leg side for a quick single there.
If we look at the field placement there, there's only one fielder. I'm sorry, that's not a fielder. That's the square leg. He's at square leg there. So he's in the square leg. Looks like a umpire in training. But there's only two fielders on the leg side, I see. One at mid-on and one at short mid-on. And Mohammed again. And Ruplal tries to hit it out of the ground. But the only thing he creates is a bit of turbulence around the wicket. Not seemingly making any contact.
That brings the end of the second over of the Lions innings. The score is 17 without loss. As you can see here from the Manhattan, they had similar stats, just the first over going for one more run than the MLCA Iguanas, and the second over equaling the total.
So definitely at this stage neck and neck. Just obviously when the wickets fall, that's going to put a start on the game. But as it is, looks a very exciting encounter. It only takes a few wickets to change this game. And there we see the wickets keeper, young Tristan Cambridge, a fair distance behind the stumps, with Redhead, I believe, steaming in from the southern end. What a shot! It goes high in the air and it's running around, but it's has dropped and not making it to the boundary. And definitely the intent here by the Lions to get off the mark. They probably anticipate that the Iguanas have some difficult bowlers coming up and trying to get after the attack here.
And Salim Khan moves on to 7 with 2 runs off that last ball.
Redhead again. Tries to turn the ball for a single, but probably mistiming it a bit.
Redhead steams in. Salim advances down the wicket, but only manages to hit it to the fielder. No run completed on that occasion.
So 2 dot balls and a 2 in this over so far. Not much to celebrate, but definitely the Lions are trying to clear this boundary. I think the 2 clubs know one another very well. They're both from the central region, and their managers Moses Lendo and Randy Ramnanan would have played many times together. Redhead in to Salim, hits the ball and well stopped there. A very good piece of athletic feeling by the bowler to get down quickly, but again restricts the batsman ever so much. At this point they would not want to give away anything at all. Just 98 runs on the board, 99 to win. Present run rate up till 7. Redhead runs in from the southern end. Passes umpire Murzak into Salim, and that definitely is going to be a wide ball. And that's 4 wides.
The ball beats the keeper and runs down to the boundary for 4 more.
A free gift here, Vivek.
I would say so.
Definitely not the type of gifts you want to give to the Lions at this. Lions will be relieved at this. And he's not bowling bad, but to give away these extras is not what you want with just on 98 runs. So redhead. He seems to have gotten the ball to move away using the angle across the left-hander. Young Salim Khan. 7 runs from 10 balls. Welcome all the viewers online. Asking you to share the stream, especially for the benefit of his youngsters in the tournament. Always looking forward to some support for their futures.
Last delivery of redhead's over. That one just beats the outside edge of Khan's bat.
And always a satisfying view to see the fast bowler beating the outside edge. And I see young Tristan Cambridge is calling for something, probably wants the helmet. Wants to run out there.
As you can see here by the room, the Lions has a bit of a lead at the moment, but it's not by much, and the Iguanas will want to take quick wickets here in order to deplete that lead.
I believe that's definitely the strategy. Their stock bowlers or their wicket taking bowlers will be coming into attack shortly. The opening bowlers haven't done a bad job, but the Lions did have some good shots, some good striking. And young Ruplal in the wicket, he definitely looks to be a destroyer of the cricket ball. Right, Ali Khan there, one of the national players, seems to be taking charge of the field. And I remember in one of the early games he did get many wickets, and definitely a game-changing bowler. I don't know if that's the roll-up he'll be using here tonight.
Yes, I believe that Mr. Ali Khan is going to take up the attack from the northern end.
Just want to shout out one of our Novel Sports Sabres parents, Mr. Yoganand Deupasad, joining us on the live. Thanks for the compliments. Always happy to serve the cricketing fraternity. Mr. Deupasad has 2 sons taking part in this tournament. Mr. Omanand Deupasad for the Base Buffaloes and his younger brother Jivanand Deupasad playing for the Sabres. Sorry, the Balmain Bulldogs. Omanand Deupasad playing for the Balmain Bulldogs. My apologies. So great support here for these youngsters. And just a reminder, you know, the parents and guardians of all the players in this tournament have shown tremendous support day after day. It's a tremendous sacrifice they make for the benefits of the players. Right, Ali Khan getting ready to come past on Paramozak up to the wicket to Ruplal. And Ruplal straight away goes after Ali Khan, swings the ball down to mid-wicket for 4. What a way to say hello to Ali Khan. Good night, Ali Khan. I'm not sure if that's the message you want to hear, but we know he's a good bowler, and we know he has some very good tricks up his sleeve. And Ruplal definitely one of the hitters in this tournament. What an excellent shot there from the replay. Ali Khan having lots of discussions with his teammates once he get on top of the attack here. A flighted ball, and it's hit way over mid-off, between mid-off and cover. 4 runs.
1 bump to the boundary there. Ruplal isn't playing around here tonight. He certainly is making his intentions clear.
Does it have a curfew on tonight? It seems as though he wants to go home very early.
As you can see the replay of that shot there. Just getting under the ball. and lifting it up and over the middle of fielder.
I just had a look at that last ball while the replay was showing, but Ali Khan, I think that's the strategy. He needs to push through the ball a bit, needs to be a little more deceptive to get this wicket. 8 runs coming from 2 balls already, and he just lets the ball hit him, not often any shot. And Ruplal seems to be in complete control at this stage, and the run rate quickly has gone up to 8.73, 32 without loss, not a single wicket to the Iguanas.
Oh, that's a shot.
It's a big 6 into the neighbor's yard.
That's
into Roy Stoney, I believe.
That's a massive one there from Ruplal, just picking up the ball and sending it over the boundary for 6 more.
What a shot. And definitely Ruplal will be satisfied with this. What a performance here by this young batsman, showing his prowess as a lion. Looking forward to seeing this shot again. And Raid Ali Khan looks very disappointed.
Did they retrieve that ball as yet, or are they still looking for it in the neighbor's yard, Mr. Mark?
I think that they definitely will spend some time to get this one. So they will be looking at check it out.
So Mr. Ruplal seems to have lost that ball there on that occasion.
The magnitude of that shot, I don't think anyone could retrieve it. Probably tomorrow morning when the sun rises, the neighbor will be picking balls from the garden. But an excellent shot by Ruplal, and for those of you locked on,
as you can see, the box of balls are going out there. Let's see which one is best suited for right now.
And those balls sponsored by Novel Sports. Many have been lost by these batters, but we still managed to keep some for the remainder of the games. In the semi-final encounter, the Lions versus the Iguanas. What can the Iguanas do? And we've heard many times that the Iguanas can be very sly in the field, but at this point the Lions are on top, roaring a rate of victory here, 38 without loss, and definitely something special needs to happen with these bowlers.
Ali Khan has been bashed so far for his first over. His first delivery is going for 2 boundaries, and then followed by 2 dot balls, and the last ball there was a massive blow from Mr. Ruplal.
Anne-Marie online is saying one of the Lions roaring. Definitely. And if you all look at Ruplal's batting, his bat speed is excellent. He gets into position very early, but his bat speed is very, very good, taking his power into that shot. And it seems to be an exciting finish to this game. Ali Khan now into Ruplal and hits it again, and it bounces over the field ahead for 4. Oh my goodness. What an over. That's 4, 4, 6 and a 4 in this over. Too much runs. A lot of runs in this over, and Ali Khan is disappointed with this. Can't find an answer to Ruplal. Ruplal on top of the game. He alone may win this game for the Lions.
And apparently Another ball has been lost on this occasion with the 4. So another ball has to go out there for the bowlers.
So we have a public appeal here. Are there any spare balls that anybody can donate to the tournament? Now is the time. With Ruplal on strike, we'll be looking for any spare cricket balls we can find.
And with that shot, Ruplal moves on to 28 of just 13 deliveries in this innings.
We've seen some record-breaking performances by these youngsters. What an interesting run rate graph here. And it just goes to show what a couple shots can do. And a magnificent over here by the Perseverance Lions. Almost an identical start to the run rate. I think Ali Khan may not be coming back onto bowl, especially if Ruplal is there at the wicket. Unless he'll be bowling some stiff straight balls. And in yesterday's encounter in the other semi-final, we saw where in the quarter-final, where the Ahmads played against yes, I was saying yesterday's encounter in the quarterfinal where the Ahmads play against the Bulldogs. We saw the Ahmads with a very attacking start to the innings and finishing off the game very quickly. So seems to be a little bit of a discussion here with the umpire, not pleased with the ball that he received and maybe returning for another ball.
He's probably saying the ball is not hard enough.
But he's probably afraid Ruplal will lose this ball again. Umpire Murzak bringing a lot of experience. One of the most present umpires in this tournament. He has been here on many occasions for the games. And we'd like to thank him sincerely for his support for the tournament. And a special mention from Anne-Marie Bamo, I hope I have that name correct, looking on from Canada and supporting my grandson Cristiano Ramnanan, the captain from the Lions. So Christian, your grandma is looking on from Canada, and thankfully for this coverage brought to you by Novel Sport, she's able to have a look at your team and your team's performance. So Anne-Marie, thank you for locking on.
As you can see here by the match summary, we have Akil Ruplal on 28 not out of 13 deliveries. And then Salim Khan is on 7 not out of 11 deliveries. Hassan Mohammed has bowled 1 over for 5 runs. And Ali Khan, with that disastrous over, has gotten 18 runs of that 1 over. And Redhead bowling 2 for just 19 runs.
So the umpire was asking for a newer ball, saying just 4 overs. Is that correct? 42 runs of 4 overs?
Yes,
my goodness.
Yes. The run rate is currently at 10.5, Mr. Mark. And the required is only 3.56.
I must say, I'm thoroughly enjoying the performance here by the Lions. They've brought some life to this tournament. Iguanas have been very clinical, and Redhead comes back into the attack and unable to score off of that one. Redhead being one of the better bowlers here tonight for the Iguanas.
Looks like he's coming through with some serious pace today. The keeper is having some difficulties with holding that ball.
Redhead steams in from the southern end and passes umpire Murzak into Khan, and it's a wide ball. So Salim Khan playing the anchor role and Ruplal playing the aggressor. Excellent batting display, thoroughly enjoying it. Redhead looks intently on Runs in from the sun end, passes umpire Murzak into Salim Khan. And what a shot straight back past the bowler. But the bowler runs around from mid off. He restricts them to 1.
And that single brings the dangerous Akil Ruplal back on strike. What do you think, Mr. Mark? Do you think he'll be going at Redhead?
I am afraid to say, because there's not much balls remaining in the commentary booth here that we'll have to give them in case he loses another one. But he'll definitely watch him first, I believe. I don't think he's necessary that he has to attack. Let's see what he does. Well, looking to prove me wrong again.
You can clearly see his intention here tonight.
I believe he's probably has to go for dinner, because he seems to want to finish this match as quickly as possible. Only 4 overs gone. It's just 9 o'clock. Redhead runs into Ruplal and attempts to hit, but dropped on the pad. Nothing there at this point.
Ruplal seems to be in a bit of distress after that one hit him on the pads, I believe.
Just missed the pad. Looked like it got him on his upper thigh. Redhead runs in again. 2 dot balls. What a shot! And it's up and over. And it's into the car park. Almost going into Royce Tony again.
That's another massive blow from Ruplal. He seems to have it out for these Iguana bowlers.
Not much has changed with the introduction of Redhead, but definitely taking the attack to the bowlers here. Not wanting to stick around in exchange cover for too long.
As we see the replay of that shot, that's a massive one there by Ruplal. That 6 brings up the 50 for the Perseverance Lions.
So a special introduction here to Cristiano Ramnanan. He's just saying hi to his grandmother Anne-Marie. So we saw the live, so we asked him to just come and say hi to you. So and he'll be probably going into bat next. So I wish you all the best, Cristiano, and hopefully you all win. Sure. So we welcome in no, don't. Just hold it. Fast bowler for And Red runs into ball to Ruplal. And Ruplal just defends the ball. And we have one of the young fast bowlers for the Perseverance Lions. Betlamy just come into the commentators booth to give his opinion on the game. So what do you think about the game so far, Betlamy?
So far I think everybody is doing well. The batsman showing that. So far I think everybody is doing well. The batsman showing and doing the job. Everything's going according to plan. Earlier everything panned out in the bowling attack. The fielders did the job, the bowlers did the job, and we managed to get the total down to something we could make.
Yeah, definitely. I think Ruplal is doing an excellent job here, taking the game completely away from the Iguanas at this stage. Do you anticipate a victory?
Yeah, I'm hoping for a victory, but it can never be too certain too soon. So everybody's sticking to the plan at the moment, and we're hoping that everything goes as planned.
Well, I did see you steaming in earlier tonight, generating some pace, and you got about, I believe, 2 or 3 wickets tonight.
2 wickets.
2 wickets. How did it feel to see the stumps shatter?
It's always a good feeling to see these stumps break. That's just training over the years, and thank all my coaches and things. So, and especially the captain and the fielders, all the encouraging on the field really helps you out. Even if you get a 4 or something along that, it always helps you get yourself back up.
Well, definitely an excellent performance for you, Betlamy, tonight. So we're going to wish you all the best for the rest of the game, and go out there and do your best if it's your turn to bat.
Yeah, I hope that the batsmen currently in the wicket stay and do their job.
So that was young Betlamy in the commentary booth. He seems to be one of those young up-and-coming commentators here in Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations, Betlamy. Good performance to the field, and looking forward to seeing you on air in years to come.
Back into the attack is Hassan Mohammed with his right hand pace. That one is cut away on a misfield from the fielder there, and it goes to the boundary ropes for 4 more.
And what an excellent shot again. 54 without loss after 5 overs. And the Lions here really on top of it. The Iguanas trying desperately to get wickets. The only thing that can save them now is probably a hat trick or beaver trick from one of these bowlers. I'm sure they have the potential to do it. Salim Khan on strike. Just watches the ball pass. And the umpire signals wide. So nothing to do, but runs are coming. Not helping this Iguanas at all. I think the Iguanas need to have a discussion to see what can be done. They probably need a little more variety, and if it's something we've observed as well in this tournament, bowlers have been very reluctant to change their approach, going either around or over the wicket. And Salim Khan on strike again, and he hits this one and splits the fielders in 2, straight back past the bowler for 4, and an excellent shot there again. 59 without loss after 5.3 overs.
These Lions batsmen are really just steaming through the MLCA bowlers.
And we have one Tylon Sam healing out Chris after the interview there. What a shot! And it's hit over cover for 6. Salim Khan not being left out. It's time to get into the action and give Ruplal a rest. And what an excellent shot here in this tournament. 6 runs added to the score.
Maybe he's trying to make a statement and say that he can hit the ball hard as well, Mr. Mark.
I think so. I think definitely. Look at that shot.
A beautiful drive, lofted drive there from Salim.
And the MLCA Iguanas in a bit of worry now. Salim Khan, 22 of 17. What a shot again! It's up over into the fence on the eastern fence.
And that's another maximum there. that goes to Salim Khan. It takes the run rate up to 12.17.
My goodness, is this a sixes tournament?
I feel they're playing a T10 tournament, Mr. Mark.
I believe they're trying to finish this game as quickly as possible. And the Perseverance Lions has demonstrated their prowess here tonight with the bat. Salim Khan again. And another shot, straight back pass, and an attempt at a catch. Misses and goes into the boundary for 4. My goodness. Fireworks around the ground.
That's another expensive over there for the MLCA Iguanas.
I don't know, but we're not seeing the Perseverance Lions supporters jumping up and celebrating. It's another day for them.
It's very accustomed for them with Khan and Ruplal at the crease.
This type of performance, I'll be jumping up and down. As we hear the organizers for the tournament playing some music in the background, trying to get the tempo up.
This looks like Naidu to be taking up the attack from the southern end.
So the Iguanas trying to re-strategize here. 75 without loss.
On strike is Akil Ruplal, the dangerous Akil Ruplal.
Just pats the ball out there to cover. And the Perseverance Lions require 24 runs of 13.5 overs. I'm going to say that again. 24 runs of 13.5 overs. Ruplal on strike. And
That's a swing there and a miss from Ruplal. He was probably looking to lose another ball there, Mr. Mark.
I think so. I think definitely he wants to destroy this bowling attack. Not that he hasn't done it already. But take the game away as quickly as he can. And hits the ball through cover. Races away to the boundary. But managed to pull it back there, the fielders.
And they run 2.
Anne-Marie online is saying, I told you the Lions will eat the Iguanas. Not sure if the Iguanas have an answer at this point in time, but we're not seeing anybody else on the stream trying to defend it. Ruplal again. And seems to have all the time in the world to play these shots. Just standing and patting the ball back.
I mean, they must be quite relaxed at the crease there right now, Mr. Mark. And that's a lovely cut chuck there from Ruplal. Just cutting that one away for 4 more runs.
Making it look so easy.
That's 4 more added to the total.
And takes Ruplal to 40.
Do you think this will be a repeat of the qualifier number 4 yesterday, where the 2 batsmen come out not out?
But it seems to be that way. I don't know if they can pull back a few wickets here to add some excitement to the game. But he's on 40, Ruplal, of 22 deliveries. What a way to spend this Saturday night. Cricket, lovely cricket here in Trinidad. And again, he just steps on his wicket and on his crease and just easily pushes the ball. And the ball rounds away down to cover.
A misfield there, and the batsman will run 2. 2 more to the total, to Ruplal's total as well.
More support here online from Brandon Ramdeo. Lions all the way.
The run rate is currently at 11.86, and the required run rate is at 1.86. 1.23, sorry. As you look at the run rate graph as of right now, we can see how far they really are ahead of the Iguanas.
Night cricket here at its best in Trinidad, in the West Indies. And the viewers looking on, we want to thank you for logging in and looking at these youngsters. Definitely the young cricketers of the West Indies here in Trinidad need all the support that they can.
There's a bowling change from the northern end. Zayn Maharaj comes into the attack, and that's a wide delivery on the first ball of Maharaj's over.
Something we've seen plague in this tournament for some teams, lots of wides each. So come on, Zayn Maharaj passes umpire Mirzak to Salim Khan, and a straight shot to mid-on, and well fielded here by the field on the boundary, just completing a single, cutting off a 4. And we have a comment here by Nicholas Sparrow saying the Ruplal brothers really dominating cricket in Central. Definitely. And Dinesh Bastio hailing Akil Ruptal is one for West Indies for the future. Definitely talented. And looking for exciting finish here. Just about 14 runs remaining to win. Ruplal on strike.
And there's a swing there. I don't know if it took the outside edge of the bat, but it goes down to the third man, the short third man, and a single is taken. Maharaj continues from the northern end. Oh, there's a swing there, and that one goes for hero maximum.
And that ball smashes into the galvanized fence. Salim Khan on strike. Chips down the pitch and cuts it away, speeding away to the cover boundary for 4.
An excellent shot there from Maharaj on this occasion.
And it's just about 5 runs to win.
Actually, it's 3 runs to win.
Oh my goodness, the run rate has gone so fast. 3 runs to win. And just 7.5 overs have gone, making this look so easy. And the Perseverance Lions look like they're booking a spot in the finals tonight.
3 runs of 12.1 overs. Oh,
And he wants to finish it. Doesn't want to give the strike to Ruplal. And we hear the house announcer, Mr. Micah Prince Joseph, making the announcement. 3 runs to win.
the end of it over. The score is 96 without loss after only 8 overs with a run rate of 12.
This is simply amazing cricket, and it's definitely the kind of cricket that the spectators enjoy. Raises the bar here for these under 16 cricketers, and kudos on behalf of the Novel Sports team and the sponsors for these two teams bringing life to the competition. And Anne-Marie from Canada already congratulating the Perseverance Lions. Don't think we can get 10 wickets for 3 runs in the next few balls.
As you can see by the Manhattan here, it shows the dominant performance of these Lions in the 8 overs thus far.
So amazing batting display by the Lions. simply amazing. It's been one of the best performances I've witnessed in this tournament. And playing in the semi-final here at the Novel Sports Exchange T20 tournament. A tournament with the main objective for the development of young cricketers. And Akil Ruplal on strike, 3 runs to go, and just pets the ball out to short mid-on. And the players of the Perseverance Lions on the boundary ready to run out onto the field to celebrate. Ruplal on strike and cuts the ball, and it runs away to the boundary for a magnificent victory by the Lions. And the Lions players celebrate their water bottles. And so with Akil Ruplal for his amazing performance tonight. Definitely a man of the match performance here by Akil Ruplal. And Salim Khan, 100 without loss after 8 overs. What an amazing performance here by the Lions. The Iguanas, not an answer to this display.
Lions certainly showed their dominance in this game here today, pouncing the Iguanas.
And there we see the camaraderie among the players. And just looking at the winning shot here again on the instant replay. Akil Ruplal finishing the game with a magnificent square cut for 4. And we see the camaraderie here being displayed by both teams, shaking hands and congratulating one another. And definitely it's something for the future of cricket. And want to thank all the supporters online. And just want to hail out Selector Kyle, congratulating the Perseverance Lions on this victory. And we're going to be having the match summary by our fellow commentator.
As we can see here, we have the bowling stats of the MLCA Iguanas. Redhead has 3 overs going for 27 runs. Mohammed Hassan Mohammed 2 overs for 30 runs. Ali Khan just 1 over for 18 runs. Naidu bowling 1 over for 8 runs. Zayn Maharaj bowling 1 over for 12 runs. And Coombs just bowling 2 balls and getting 4 runs. Here we have the match summary. As we can see here, both batsmen of the Perseverance Lions team have came not out. Akil Ruplal with a top score of 46 not out, and not too far behind him is Salim Khan with 43 not out. Akil Ruplal scoring 46 of 27 deliveries, and Salim Khan scoring 43 of 23 deliveries, sorry. I would say it's certainly a dominant performance here from the Perseverance Lions, really showing their class of what they can do. And with that, they move on to the finals of the 16 and under Exchange Sports Club T20 tournament.
So an exciting end to the semi-final, number 1 in the Novel Sports Exchange T20 tournament. The victors here tonight, the Perseverance Lions, coming off a magnificent batting display by Akil Ruplal and Salim Khan, totally dominating and destroying the Iguanas bowling attack. It was a good effort by the Moses Lendor team, their home ground, but Perseverance Lions has shown their dominance. And again, we've seen that the teams that have a very good start win, and definitely want to congratulate both teams on their effort. We want to thank the MLCA Iguanas for their effort in this tournament, lending a lot of support to the tournament by assisting with the ground preparations, and especially Moses Lendor himself, one of the stalwarts in cricket in the central area, for all that he has done. And as well, Mr. Randy Ramnanan, on behalf of Perseverance Lions and his team, supporting the tournament tremendously and bringing a different atmosphere in the semi-final. So congratulations to both teams, and especially congratulations to the Perseverance Lions, and looking forward for their performance in the final next week. So definitely an exciting fan. Join us tomorrow for the second semi-final, the Base Buffaloes versus AJ Academy Ahmads. So join us tomorrow live, lock into the Novel Sports channels, and we want to say thanks to the Novel Sports sponsors and all the sponsors for making this tournament a success. The Exchange Estate Sports Club. I just want to mention Mel Bell online, saying good game to all the guys who have played. So we'll be signing off here tonight from the Exchange Estate Sports Club here in Couva, Trinidad and Tobago. Wishing everyone a safe journey home, and thank you to all the viewers online for locking on, and make sure to lock on tomorrow evening for the second semi-final starting at around 4 p.m. in Trinidad. And again, congratulations to all, and good night to our viewers. We'll see you.